Innovation pays off.
सो गुड आफ्टरनून गाइस. काफ़ी ज़्यादा एक्साइटमेंट दिख रहा है आज. क्या बात है. प्लेन्स के सबमिशंस बहुत कम हैं लास्ट सेशंस के. यू हैव नॉट सबमिटेड योर असाइनमेंट्स दैट हैड टू बी सबमिटेड बाय ट्यूसडे. Okay, but still, like I have got inquiries over my socials, and it seems like few of you have done a very great job. Seriously, like आप लोगों का बहुत ही बढ़िया aircraft और glider models I have seen. So hats off to you guys and congratulations those who have done it successfully. And I think few are having some problem regarding flying and all those stuffs. So we will be discussing that particular part in our Q&A session that would be on Thursday. Yeah, today is Tuesday and Thursday we'll be having a total Q&A session that will not be on YouTube, that will be on some other platform where we can all connect together. Okay, so that details would be shared on our Facebook page on Phys Robotic Solutions, so stay tuned there guys. So I hope आज का टॉपिक थोड़ा सा क्रूशियल है. इट्स टोटली अबाउट यू कैन से more about career objective, right? And what exactly people are doing in this particular industry in drone technology, and how India is moving forward in this direction, right? So Mr. Anonymous have submitted, I can say if somebody is asking the names, Agrima Khandelwal has submitted, and few other like 3 to 4 people are there, those who have submitted the aircraft designs and proper fabricated models. So I can say like we have near about 6 to 7 entries. Okay, and some are there. Seema Sharma, sir, I don't know how to make a glider, sir. We can use a WebEx app. Okay, that I'll let you know on which platform will be going live on Q&A. That would be maxed live by in the evening, today in the evening. Okay, so the people who have not liked and subscribed to our Facebook page, just do it by today, because I'm not quite sure ki like we'll be sending you emails regarding this particular thing ki when this Q&A will be there, but for 110% sure we'll be doing a Q&A in the next session. Okay, so that in this meeting we'll get to know who people are attending, who all are the people who are attending this lessons, and who exactly have some doubts and some have queries or technical problems, right? Okay, so those who people have submitted, there is no problem. We have received a lot of mails, but yeah, I can say I have seen just now 3 to 4 designs in total, and my team have informed me like we got 7 to 8 entries in total. So don't worry about if I have not mentioned your names, so don't worry about that. So today's session is about how to become a drone pilot, right? Drone pilot, commercial airline pilot, or being a, you can say, flight instructor, being a fighter jet pilot, how you can pursue these career options. These are very open and open for all, open for everybody, especially for school students. Because school is something like after 12th standard you can go and enroll in many of the courses where you can directly go and jump onto these aircrafts. For example, first of all, you need to be a grad. Grad means you have to complete your graduation at least. You should be graduate to be a pilot, right? A commercial pilot or a fighter pilot, right? But for being a drone pilot, you do not need to be a graduation. You do not need to complete your graduation. You need not to be a grad. Okay, so you can say like let's start from the beginning, how we can do this and what exactly we have to do, and what are the career perspective, what are the opportunities, what are the preparation we need to do, and what skills we need to harness, right? So first we'll stick to how to become a drone pilot. That is highly crucial, right? So for becoming a drone pilot, the first step is to choose your drone, or to choose your UAV, or to choose your model of aircraft, right? You want to be a RC plane drone pilot, you need to be an aircraft pilot, you need to be a quadcopter or a cinematographic specialist or a thermographic specialist. right? So there are a lot of options. So I'll be discussing everybody, like all the topics step by step. Let's start first with a drone, how to purchase a drone, right? And how you can get your hands on quadcopters. Those are very basic, right? So as you have seen, I have this particular small bird with me. This is a quadcopter. This is basically a hobby made or a total customized quadcopter that has 4 wings and 4 quad rotors in total, right? So, and you need to be very familiar with all the hardwares, right? I'll just let you know if you are planning to purchase a quad rotor. I'll let you know what are the exact hardware is used in this particular quads. Okay, so if you can see this, right? So there is a frame. This is the outer body is a frame, right? This is called the frame of the quadcopter. Then you have already seen these propellers, tri-blade propellers. These are motors that needed to be done. These are the ESC, electronic speed controllers. You can see this, right? And here you can see there are a lot of circuits in the mid. These circuits are basically the flight computer, or you can say the flight controller of these quadcopters. So you need all those gears to make your own aircraft or your own quadcopter, right? And the second thing is you need a transmission manual. Transmission manual means this thing. This is called a receiver. You can see these antennas going in the bottom of my pod here, right? This thing. These are the antennas that communicate with my transmitter. You generally call it a remote here, right? This is the transmitter, what I'm talking about. This is FlySky i6. Okay, this is the model of FlySky i6 transmitter. These are called transmitters. Those remote controllers in your language send signals to the quadcopter to control and fly. So this is very general stuff. This is a very general equipment that you should have to become a quadcopter. These all are mainly the Chinese gear. In India right now we are in the mid situation where we want to develop these equipments in house, and all the entrepreneurs, all the business houses are working on this particular tech and working in this particular direction to develop all these equipments in India, right? So right now the gears are mostly developed in China, but soon it will be developed in other countries also due to this COVID, right? So the first thing is what you need is a quadcopter, a fully prepared quadcopter, and a transmitter receiver. The transmitter is, in general language, is also called your remote control. This remote control, or RC in short term, actually the main term is radio control. These quadcopters are radio control, and this is called the transmitter or the radio, which sends signal to the quadcopter. Okay, this happens same in the case of aircrafts too. Aircrafts does have some flying gears, but they have some other control surfaces like ailerons and all those stuffs. In quadcopters the situation is a little different. You have 4 quad rotors mechanism and a transmitter to control everything with this thing. Okay, so this is a very general stuff that you need to harness. Second thing is there is a very golden rule before you start flying. Before you go out somewhere and start flying, you should know the rules and regulation of the area, right? In India you cannot fly in public places without a license, a drone license, a registered drone, and even the pilot should be certified by DGCA, that is Director General of Civil Aviation, DGCA. Okay, so you need to get a license from there to fly a drone in a commercial airspace or a public airspace, right? You can fly these drones, these quadcopters in your houses, in your private areas without any permission. But if you're flying in a commercial area, if you're flying in a public area, you need to take a permission before flying, like for 36 hours from the local police department and from DGCA. There is a portal called Digital Sky in DGCA where you have to register these drones, right? And there are few bodies in India that are known as FTA, Flying Training Academies. These FTAs are certified by DGCA and some are very private. Those are not affiliated to DGCA, but DGCA have cleared the rules, like you can take training from any of these FTAs. right? These FTAs will teach you how to fly a drone, and at the end of the courses they will give you a PAN card shape certificate, the pilot license, right? That is the permit required to fly these drones. That is the identification of the pilot, basically, not the permit. There's the identification of the pilots that needed to be there, just like your Aadhaar card or the FAA. If the people are seeing this from US, FAA pilot is to be required, FTA and FAA. Okay, so that is a different term, right? So the thing is, these two things had to be taken into consideration: the size of your drone, the size of your UAV. Second one is the permissions behind it, the permissions involved behind that particular scenario, right? After that, you have lot of courses in FTA. The courses are generally about flying a drone, basic drone flying lessons. The second one is about videography, the telemetry and all those stuff, doing photography and doing videography and all those part. The third one is total commercial inspection, how you can perform a commercial inspection through a drone or a quadcopter or a hexacopter or an octocopter that has 6 or 8 wings, in total 6 or 8 rotors in total, right? So these are some of the basic courses that is available on FTAs. So if you want to be a drone pilot, you need to have a drone. Then you need to check on the rules, what are the general rules available and applicable on your area. And the third one is going for these particular classes to get a pilot license, to get an identification in total, right? And as soon as you are registered on Digital Sky with your drone and you have applied for the license to fly and the DGC approve your license, as soon as you get it approved, you can fly anywhere in the commercial space or anywhere you want to do a flying part. So there is a restriction in the airspace, right? Some of you might be thinking, if we have flying drone and some aircraft come over the top and if we get collide, what will happen next and all those stuff. So there is a limit of flying a drone. You cannot fly in India more than 200 feet without proper permission from the air traffic control and the DGCA both together in joint, right? If you're flying under 200 feet, then you do not need to be you do not need any kind of permission. And if you're making a homemade drone, just like a Pradyuman Robotech asked me just now, if you're making any kind of homemade drone and you are flying in a private property, if you're flying in a society, if you're flying in a place where you own that particular airspace, then you are like totally authorized to fly just under 200 feet, right? If you are into any educational institution, just like schools and colleges, you can fly there. That is public, you can say restricted area. It is like private property of the college. You can take the permission from the college and you can fly it there. So there is no problem. There is no problem in this particular things, but the rules are very strict right now. If you're flying in a commercial airspace or if you're flying in a public airspace, you have to take DGCA permission, the local police department permission, and even from the ATC, the nearby ATC, so that these people have been informed, like we'll be flying my aircraft in this particular airspaces. So if there are some flying rules or flying aircrafts nearby that area, that would be notified in prior that you should not go this particular height where this drone is flying, so that you cannot get collided with them and there should not be an accident. So to avoid all these things, we need to follow these rules, right? So this is a very general terminology. So being a drone pilot is an easy job. You can learn to fly a drone, like I say, if you have proper gear, if you have proper professional gears, you can learn to fly these things on simulators, on a real drones within a week. And to get an expert, it's just like practice and practice. The more you practice, the more you become the expert easily, right? I'll show you some of the video now. Like we have one company tie-up with us known as Skyrise Innovation. Those guys are very cool guys. Those are totally tech junkies, and what they are doing right now in this COVID situation is they are helping the Noida police in inspecting the greater Noida side aerial inspection. So I'll show you the video just now about Skyrise Innovations. Just have a look and let me know how do you feel about this particular videos. Okay, just have a look on the first video. of skyrise. This is a video of inspection of chimney. So just have a look. This is an industrial space. This is one of the professional pilot, one of the best professional pilot available in India, and he is so professional. Like you can see in this confined airspace, in this confined place, he is able to fly his bigger size drone. So this is very cool to see, and it is very difficult to control that drone in this restricted space. You can see the pilot lying down below the chimney. He's laying straight and focusing on his drone for altitude, and so that it does not collide with the walls of the chimney. This is very cool. This is very cool and highly difficult to do this. You can see the pilot very clearly, right? So this was the first video of Skyrise Innovations, and I'm showing you the second video of the same company who has started with for this education purposes. This is their second video of Skyrise. You can see the automation and inspection, how they are doing this particular stuff. This is so cool, right? So this is a professional thing, you can say. This is totally a professional thing, and this needed to have a lot of skills. Right, so these were the videos from Skyrise Innovation, the unmanned experts. So what I can say is, to be the pilot like this, to fly a drone like this, or fly a UAV like this, that is called unmanned aerial vehicle, right? These things need to be totally tuned up. Tuning of these things required a lot of serious efforts. Right now, what you have learned about aeromodelling is totally basic, right? We have not done any kind of advanced stuff because this is open for all the age groups, and after this course we'll be making few more videos about few more courses about different classes. It would be totally class-wise program, and in that class-wise program I'll let you know how exactly things work and how these serious stuffs are done, right? So I hope this is clear to you guys till now, like what exactly I was telling you about these drones and becoming a drone pilot and all those stuff, right? The second part is, the second thing, like what I can say is, if you want to be a fighter pilot or a commercial pilot, right, there are two options available for you school students. Especially for being a fighter pilot, you need to join NDA after your 12th standard. In NDA you need to crack a paper exam called National Defense Academy entrance exam, and after you crack it with good numbers, right, if you crack it with very good numbers, you will get direct admission to NDA, one of the premier institution in India for defense. Right, for 3 years you will be doing you will be pursuing under military course, basic military course, just like your bachelor course in military, and then you will be having an option to choose 3 fields. If you want to opt for Indian Military Academy, if you want to join Indian Air Force, if you want to join Indian Navy, right, you'll be having 3 options. So if you choose to go to Indian Air Force School for being a pilot, then you need to give a test in India itself. If you choose the first priority to be in IAF, you need to give a test called BAT, Battery Aptitude Test. This test is so cool, so hard, and so serious. Like, every Indian gets only one time chance. You will get one opportunity to crack this exam. If you fail, you won't be able to do it again. So every Indian have only one opportunity in their entire life to crack this BAT. So you can say the fighter pilots we have in India are the coolest pilots, are the toughest pilots in the entire nation, because those guys have cracked the BAT exam. BAT is so serious that you'll get only one opportunity to do that. So I hope that you can understand the seriousness and the cool part of this particular program, BAT. Okay, so if you clear the BAT exam, what things you will be getting, right? Mr. Anil is saying like what we have to send. Anil sir, I'll request you to just review the videos before all the sessions what we have done, so that you can understand what we have done exactly. People are just submitting their aircraft designs, what the assignment I have given on the previous classes. So Mr. Anil, just have a look on that and get back to us. Okay, so I was talking about the particular stuff on being a fighter pilot, right? For being a commercial pilot, you just need to have a bachelor's degree. If you are from aviation, you will be preferred. If you are from a retired fighter pilot from Indian Air Force or a chopper pilot, then you will be preferred, given preference in being a commercial pilot. Most of the fighter pilots or the chopper pilots after retirement join the airlines as commercial pilots or the captains, having their number of hours of experience from Indian Air Force, right? So I'll recommend you to guys to give a BAT exam. Just try up the BAT exam once, and even the NDA, right? These are the very you can say the coolest exam ever, right? Okay, so the next thing is how to get started, how to get going for these particular career options. Right, to get going about these career options, first you need to have a clear perspective. If you want to be a drone pilot, if you want to fly for defense laboratories, if you want to fly the drones of India, just like Laksh, Garud and all those cool indigenous build aircrafts, right? This was the very brief introduction that you have a lot of career options in this. And when I was in my bachelor course, when I was doing my bachelor studies, I got an opportunity to interact with one of the leading companies of Canada. They offered me of like 60, near about 45 to 60 lakh of package for being a commercial drone pilot in African countries. Okay, Pradyuma is asking, I am 12 years old, can I give Indian exam? No, you need to complete your 12th first. As soon as you complete your 12th exam, then you are eligible to give the NDA entrance exam, right? This is a very serious stuff. First, I think it is in 10th standard. You need to give it in 10th standard, 10th or 12th. Just check it once. I'm not exactly sure what exactly the pattern is, but yeah, before getting into any bachelor course, you need to give this entrance exam for NDA, and once you get selected for NDA, then you can join the National Defense Academy after screening, right? So a lot of people give NDA entrance exams, but only a few lucky guy or the few talented ones get selected. Okay, the RN Singh is saying, why can't we fly helicopters or drones over Area 51? Okay, there is a term called restricted airspaces. रिस्ट्रिक्टेड एयर स्पेसेस मीन्स कि आपको उस पर्टिकुलर एयर स्पेस में फ्लाइंग की परमिशन नहीं मिलती until unless you have very good diplomatic contacts, right? Just like Area 51, where the alien technology is stored in the US, like above Rashtrapati Bhavan in India, above India Gate in India, above, there are a lot of areas where you cannot fly helicopters, drones, or even your small UAVs without having a proper paperwork. I can say the paperwork or the permissions needed to be fly there. So restricted airspaces is if you violate restricted airspaces, if you fly into restricted airspaces without permission, it is an illegal activity anywhere in the world, even it is India or if it is US, right? So if you commit those crimes, there will be a very serious consequences. The serious I can say is, for example, if you fly in an airport, if you fly a drone in an airport without contacting ATC and without taking prior permission from ATC, right? So what will happen is, if they find you on radar, if they find you all on the radar, what will they will do is they will send a searching party behind you, and if they found the pilot flying that aircraft, that would be sent behind the bars. You will be locked up in the lockup and you won't get even the bail, depending on the seriousness of your crime. So this is a crime. So I'll recommend you guys not to fly in restricted airspaces. That's why I said in the beginning of the video, just look for the rules and regulations of the locals and DGCA and all those things, so that you can know how exactly you can do this. And now people are started asking, what is Area 51? Area 51 is not a base. It's a secret location in Nevada desert in USA, where US have turned to like, it is a hypothetical statement. This is a hypothetical statement where US has hidden all the alien technologies, the aliens, what they have captured, or if they have contacted, if they are doing any kind of allied works with them. So Area 51 is a research area, restricted area. It is a very secret area, very secretive, right? And where they have stored all those alien techs or the spaceships and whatever they have recovered from the debris of alien contact, right? So I don't know how much this is true, because I have never been there, and I don't know anybody who have been there in Area 51. So this is some kind of mythical work, but yeah, people think and say on internet a lot like these things totally like exist in real world. I hope that might be existing, but I cannot comment on that particular thing officially, right? Okay, this was today's session about totally general of becoming a drone pilot and becoming a fighter pilot or a commercial pilot. To become a commercial pilot, just go to the DGCA website. Okay, go to DGCA website, Director General of Civil Aviation, and you will find the criteria they need to be a commercial airline pilot. Okay, and to be a fighter pilot, you need to crack NDA exam. NDA exam is must, and you need to go for BAT. That is called Battery Aptitude Test in Indian Air Force exam. And as soon as you crack the BAT, you will be given the call letter to join the Indian Air Force School as a pilot. Depending on your numbers, what you score there, depending on your grades, you will be offered the fighter pilot branch or the chopper branch. Okay, so these are very like basic session for choosing a career option in drone or career option in being a pilot, right? So if you have any questions regarding these things, just put it down on the live chat, let me know. And after that, if you have any queries regarding, yeah, a few people were asking about boomerang, right? So we went through the session, we discussed in the team like should we like give you a demonstration of boomerang and all those part, but we have decided like not to disturb the flow of this course, the short course series of Aeromodelling, the basic courses, right? So in basic Aeromodelling, we won't be covering the boomerang section, but yes, in coming up sessions about what we can see is the sessions about especially oriented to the classes, right? In these sessions we'll be covering all those factors of being a pilot, not being a pilot, of making boomerang and all those aero model, what is left, like making a chopper, making a total aircraft, making a proper quadcopter, making a tricopter, configuration, assembling of their electronics, what are the electronics behind it, how does it work, all those things, right? So that we will be covering in the coming up sessions on the short courses series, right? So I think your exam date and the meeting date would be given to you on the Facebook channel by today evening. Just give me some time to figure out where we can do this, and I'll shoot you mail to the mail IDs what you have registered in the courses. And the test would be conducted for 1.5 hour, 1 hour to 1.5 hour, and you will get only 60 seconds to do one question. Okay, there is a question, sir, what should we make the shape of the fuselage of a glider? I will recommend to use a rectangular shape to making a fuselage, and even you can use a plastic water bottle of 2 liter or 600 ml for making those fuselage shape. That would be very great. Right. When in the evening we'll conduct the meeting, so please acknowledge. Yes, Priyanka Prajapati, not in the evening, we'll be doing this session on Thursday. Right. On Thursday, I'll be discussing about your test pattern, your test website, how to log in into the test, and how to give the test. Okay, so I'll be discussing everything in that particular part, right? So just stay tuned and be with us on Thursday 12 p.m. again on this channel, and we'll discuss your entire part. And for like Thursday session, the details would be available on the website, and the details would be available on our Facebook page exclusively. Okay, what is the syllabus for the test? The syllabus for the test is whatever you have learned in these 6 videos, in this 6 particular course content. These are the contents what we have discussed together, what are the topics we have covered in this Aeromodelling course, that will be coming to your test, and it will be totally logical based test, and you will be getting only 60 seconds to perform one question. There will be no numericals. It is totally reasoning based question, and just do not scream after that there's something is coming out of syllabus. There is no predefined syllabus for this test. The test is totally mean. The objective of the test is to analyze and to see your mental state and your research capability on the topics, right? So as much as you will research, you will gain points, and you will get only 60 seconds to perform one question. I'm saying this again and again, so keep this in your head. Okay guys, test would be most probably on Saturday or maybe on Sunday for sure. Details would be disclosed on website and on our Facebook channel. So if you have any technical doubts as of now, let me know. Sir, I am 12 years old, can I get admission in FTA? Absolutely dear, there is no qualification for FTA. Anybody can apply for FTA, and everybody can enroll for all the drone related courses in all the authorized and non-authorized training centers. Okay, just go to the DGCA website and find the training centers list. You will get it. Those are like 36 of 42 till date in all over India, but many more would be coming up as DGCA have given some relaxation on the rules, right? Krishna Technical, do not spam the live chat again. I'm telling you, this is your 3rd time you're spamming the live chat. I got your message. The people who have not submitted your glider video, if you've not fabricated your gliders, just do it by today itself and submit it before Thursday. So you have time till Wednesday. Again, I'm extending the time so you can have your time for Wednesday till Wednesday. Like today is Tuesday. By tomorrow midnight, you can submit the video. Okay. When you will teach us how to make a drone? This is a very good question, and this will be covering in coming up sessions that would be live from 2nd week of June. Okay. Sir, who are the Naval Air Force pilots? In Navy, there is a branch, right? There is a branch for naval officers for choosing their career objective. Like if they want to be on ship, if they want to be the submariners, right, or if they want to be the naval pilots. If you choose to like select those streams out of these 3, and if you choose to be get trained for naval exercises regarding Air Force and naval fighter pilots, then you will be getting hands on MiG-29Ks and all those Seahawks, AVOC systems, which is readily used by the Indian Navy. Okay. What is the next question? Where do we do the test? You will be doing the test on fizzrobotics.com on the website. It would be on online test. Sir, I am so sorry, but thank you. No problem. Okay. When we will make the boomerang? Priyanka Sharma all over again. Okay. Boomerang session would be covered especially and specifically in the coming up lectures, right? It would be basically for few classes. Boomerang is not available for all the classes because for junior students it would be very hard to understand. It's very easy to fabricate though, but it is very typical to understand the concepts behind Boomerang. So but we'll try our best to make it available for all. Give us some time, we are working on that particular content. Okay. Agrima Khandelwal, what are the maximum marks for the test? I don't know, that are classified. Okay. Goe. Sir, please tell. Ask the question, buddy. What's the question? So please extend time till Saturday midnight. Priyanka Prajapati. Okay. Saturday midnight. That would be too long, dear. I think within 2 days you will be able to do that. Okay. Sir, I am from India. Then what are the qualifications needed to fly a Russian fighter jet planes? First of all, to fly a Russian jet, you have to be in Indian Air Force. In Indian Air Force, there are a lot of Russians, Mikoyan, Gurevich, those MiG aircrafts. There are Mi-17, Mi-17, V-5s, those are Russian choppers. Sukhoi 30 MKI joint aircraft made between Indian Air Force, HAL and Russian aircraft industries. So most of the aircrafts in India are Russians. So you need to be in Indian fighter pilot to fly those Russian aircrafts. You cannot go in Russian Air Force to fly those aircraft because you are not Russian by birth. Okay. Sir, how many questions there will be in test? I don't know, dear. Depending. Like you will be getting 1 minute to solve one question. That is for sure. If we give you 120 questions, it would be 1 hour 20 minutes. If we get you only 60 questions, that would be 1 hour question paper. So it depends. Right now we have not fabricated it. And it's highly classified, right? Please show the live video of flying your drone now. Okay, good question. Let me show you my YouTube video. That is a YouTube video, guys. I'll be sharing the link in the description and the comment section. When I was flying, I was trying my hands-on experience on these drones. I'll show you the video. Just give me a minute. It is 2-minute video. I'll even show you my just a minute, guys. Just let me adjust. Yeah. Okay, I hope this will be visible for you guys. Just have a look. Drone fever. If you can search it on YouTube, you'll get it. This was one of my primitive stage drone. Or the quadcopter, you can say. And this is called the FPV view. We generally use in PUBG while playing it. That is called first person view, right? This is how I used to fly. So this is one of my video. Okay. Here we were trying to film it perfectly, but we couldn't film it perfectly, and it was like barrel roll, if you remember, right? Barrel roll and the rolling motion stunts we were performing with this quadcopter. So this is an old video. Just search it, drone fever Fizz Robotic Solutions India, you will get it, right? So this is it. Yes, sort of. We have won ID Gaudi Tech Fest. That's why. Sir, I have a helicopter and fly in my society. Good. That's great, buddy. And you will see a lot of videos there in our channel. We have a lot of cool stuff. So this is it for today, guys. If you have any technical questions, just let me know. Okay. Yes, Nikhil, we will be doing that for sure. We will be making video of aircrafts and even quadcopters very soon. Very soon we are doing this. Sir, can we make a cylindrical fuselage? Yes, you can make it, Hive. There is no problem in making a cylindrical fuselage, but you should balance it perfectly. So what is the time for the test? Come on, guys. It would be given on the socials and on our website very soon. Okay. Sir, is it fine that gliders are made up of from papers, not from external materials? If it is flying for 20 seconds, I don't have any problem. Okay. So what can you have used? What can I have used? Mr. Chandra Prakash, I'm not getting your question. Please be more clear and precise. So that's all for today, guys. I just wanted to keep it very short because it's all about career perspective, and you can say like there is one objective in my life. Like I want to see India having a lot of drone pilots and all the drones being manufactured in India, so that we can stand alone in defense. So I hope you guys who are seeing this video can become a fighter pilot or a drone pilot or a commercial airline pilot very soon in the coming near future. Okay. There is no assignment. Just complete your fabrication from the last assignment and complete your glider, right? And what can you have used in drone? Okay, the material you are asking, I think that was fiber. That was carbon fiber, usually known as CF, and for body making, and rest other things were readily available in the market as for electronics, right? So the main thing is about designing your frame. The frame is very important. Sir, in AI, AR, VR sessions, you said you will be doing coding sessions. When you will do this? In coming up sessions, we are planning many different lectures for you guys from many different experts, many different trainers, so that they can teach you about coding lessons. They can teach you about all those cool stuff what you have missed till date. Okay. So Friday midnight, please extend. Priyanka Prajapati. Okay. For drone pilots and for searching about FTAs, flying training academies, just search about Director General of Civil Aviation, DGCA, on Google. DGCA. D for dog, G for goat, C for cat, or A for apple, right? DGCA. Just do it. Okay, guys, I'm extending the date till Friday midnight. Okay, happy? Now, Kush? Just try by Friday midnight last you submit your gliders, otherwise it won't be accepted. So that's all for today, guys, and if you have any further queries and if you have any other questions, just put it on the comment section after 15 minutes of this video has been published by YouTube. Okay, so I hope everybody is safe, enjoying your practicals, and I'll be announcing the dates for the test on the website and on Facebook channel. So stay tuned to our Facebook channel, and those people who are new to this Facebook page and Facebook channel of ours, do like this video, comment your feedback. I just need your feedback, guys, like what exactly you want to learn, what all topics you want to learn, and did you enjoy these sessions or not for basic aero modeling courses. Okay. Many Mishra, don't be so sad, you can see anytime, right? So just let me know your feedback, comment it down below, and if you are not able to comment here, just give us thumbs up ratings on our Facebook page, and just give us short description what you learned. Did you enjoy these sessions or not? And your feedbacks are always welcome to us in FRS, and we try to work on more and more content to bring it to you as soon as possible. So stay tuned to this channel, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, so that you can get notified as soon as we launch the new session and new course series. And we'll be seeing you soon on question answer session and totally live. That is on Thursday, and I'll let you know which platform we'll be using on your mails and on the Facebook page. Okay, so stay tuned. Leaderboard, I've already adjusted like why we are not living the leaderboard, so just have a look on the previous videos. So that's all for today. Thank you so much, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay innovative, and please complete your glider as soon as possible. So tada, Jai Hind, and thank you. Don't forget to give feedback. Okay, guys, stay safe. Bye. Jai Hind.